What's up, guys? Good morning, everyone. Yeah, sorry I'm getting it a little bit late. What's up, Fias? Yeah, sorry I'm starting it a little bit late. I'm still at the hotel. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I went to go see the new Star Wars movie with my dad early in the morning yesterday, so it wouldn't be crowded at the theater, and so that's why I didn't stream yesterday. So yeah, I'm watching LX here. It's a recent IPO, but it's available to trade on TradeNet. So I'm keeping an eye on LX. I think it's an IPO. I'm assuming it is. Let's check out the daily. Yep, it's an IPO. So watching LX, a lot of times new IPOs will move a decent amount, and so I'm keeping an eye on that one. MCF, this one's also available on TradeNet. It doesn't have the best volume, but it is gapping up some at 490 now, and it reached 502, and it's sitting right around the whole dollar. And so I'm curious to see if it can break this $5 area and hold. Also watching WPRT. Again, this one is available on TradeNet. So TradeNet seems to be adding a decent amount of these stocks with volume. But yeah, WPRT is gapping up some. Gonna look for it over 330 and look for it under 315. NXTD, another one TradeNet recently added. It's at 469 now, closed yesterday at 440. So keeping an eye on that one. There's a few other ones I'm watching. I'll go ahead and add my watch list to the chat so you can see it. And look. And let me know what the picture quality is like as well. It should be okay. Okay, so yeah, guys, let me know what the picture quality is like. I think it should be decent, but I can't be for sure, so let me know. Let's see, we've got a few other movers. Also watching CCIH. It's gapping down some, but it's been on a big run. We'll see if it washes out. It's tradable on TradeNet. AREX sitting right at the whole dollar of 3. Gonna keep an eye on that one. AEZS. This one's technically gapping up some after a huge gap up yesterday. It seems to want to hold this gap, and so we'll see what AEZS does. I don't know if I checked this one, AEZS. So no, this one's not tradable on TradeNet. I might look for it on Ustock. NVFY is another one. NVFY. This one's technically gapping down some, but it's moving a little bit. It had a big push yesterday, so we'll watch it to see if it makes a rebound here. NVFY. VDTH. No, not moving too much. BVSN gapping down some at 390, but it's moving more than it usually does, so we'll see what it does here. Good. You went and pottied, buddy? Okay, hold on, guys. My son's here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'm kind of watching my son here a little bit. Yeah, this is a TradeNet account, Wahid. This is TradeNet, and I just have it up to Thinkorswim. I like to use Thinkorswim for charting, and so I just put TradeNet next to Thinkorswim, and then I have Ustock if I want to trade on Ustock here as well. It's a web-based platform. So keeping an eye on those. Let me see. LJPC, a little bit more expensive of a stock. AGRX gapping down some at 189. Gonna see what this one can do. See if it's tradable there. Not tradable. It's not tradable on TradeNet. PETZ. PETZ is gapping up some. Curious to see what it does over this 801 level, this $8 point. See what LX does at 11. See what NXTD does at 5, as well as this pre-market high right here at about 530. See what it does under this low right here at 430. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add my watch list to the chat. There's a few other ones I'm watching, like EBIO. EBIO is another one I'm watching. It's not moving too much, but it is tradable on TradeNet, and it's under $1 stock, so that makes me curious about it just because usually I can't trade those cheap ones on TradeNet. Another one that's moving that I can't trade on TradeNet is SGH. Alright, so also keeping an eye on NETE. I know this was a big mover from yesterday, or the day before. It's down to $14 now, so it looks to be washing out. In after hours, it's down $4.75 so far. So it looks to be washing out some. We'll see how it reacts to the open this morning on NETE, but it's on my watch list as well. Alright, so here's my watch list. JNUG. Oh, I missed that one. That's a good one. I'll go ahead and add that one to my watch list too. Appreciate it, Chris. Okay, so this one's tradable on TradeNet as well. Doesn't have the biggest range, but it's been on a slow grind up these last few days with some nice volume. Is this an ETF? I feel like it might be. JNUG. Yeah, it is an ETF. That's what it looks like an ETF. It sounds like an ETF. But yeah, I mean, that doesn't mean, it's still tradable, so I'll consider it. Alright, so WPRT had good news. Some deal with China, I believe. So it's up to that pre-market high at 330. So keep an eye on WPRT here. See how it reacts to that pre-market high. DCIX. Wow, look at DCIX. Okay. Good call, man. I missed that one too. Sorry, I had to tell my son something. He's running in here. But yeah, DCIX is on a huge run this morning. It had to have some type of something to make it move like that. Let me see. Okay, so they reported, DCIX reported a time charter contract for M/V Rotterdam with Wanhane Lines, which is expected to generate 1.58 million in gross sales. So really good news, big contract winner on DCIX, and so it's expected to generate over 1.5 mil in gross sales. I would rather it be net sales, but still a good news release. Dropping now though, giving some of that big push up. Glow, GLBS. I do like GLBS. I think this one is tradable on TradeNet. I know it's either GLBS or GLBR. Let me see. I think it's GLBS. Yeah, this one's tradable on TradeNet, which is nice. So I'm going to add GLBS to my watch list. GLOW. I know GLOW hasn't been tradable. This one I'm kind of torn. I mean, it pushed up nicely to 50 cents and then it dropped all the way back down. It's basically at where it closed yesterday, so it's a break-even gap this morning. It filled the entire gap down. It closed at 38. It's at 39 now. This one must have dropped in the last few days, if I remember correctly. Maybe not. Maybe it was Grow that I'm thinking of. I don't think I can trade this one, but let me check. I can trade it on Ustock, I bet. So yeah, DCIX looks like it's flagging some. This one's a previous parabolic mover. This thing has gone all the way up ridiculous amounts before. This one went all the way up to, I don't know if this chart's right. I don't think that's correct. It went all the way up to $30.68 a while back. It was at the 150s as well. So it's a previous big runner. I'm gonna watch DCIX for sure. See what DCIX does around $6, and then that previous pre-market high right here at 617. Keep an eye on those two levels with it. But yeah, we've got some good volume. I thought the market may be a little slow. I think usually I have more people here on the stream, but I think it's a little bit slow this morning just because the holidays are coming up. It's only a few days before the holiday, and so I think some people are out visiting family now. So it may be a little bit slower, but hopefully we get some big runners this morning. It's the last market day before the holiday, so the last tradable market day for another 3 or 4 days. So hopefully we get some big movers. DCIX is running some, it looks like, so gonna keep an eye on that one for sure. I mean, I'm also watching SGH, but I can't trade this one on TradeNet, which kind of bummed me out because it's a more expensive stock and it's gapping up a lot. And so, but I can't trade this one on TradeNet unless they recently added it in the last few minutes, but I don't think they did. Yeah, it's not tradable. That's a bummer. I wish they would let it. So WPRT is just pushed up and broke the pre-market high. It's at 335 now. So I'm watching that one. Up to 337. Really nice volume spike, the highest volume it's had in pre-market and after hours so far. Trying to put my volume lower. I don't know why it won't let me do that. But nice volume regardless. Okay, so I'm back. DCI WPRT's dropping down to test that previous pre-market high. Hopefully it holds it as support now. And DCIX is kind of consolidating over that 550 half dollar point. We'll see what it does here. NXTD slowly grinding back up. Good morning. But yeah, NXTD, we'll see how it reacts to 5. Keeping an eye on that one. Let's see what else. GLBS is another one I'm watching. Although, man, look at that huge drop in pre-market. Went all the way back down to where it closed at. We'll see how it moves. It must be some good news. Let me look up the news on GLBX. Alright, so it did have good news. It announced the exercise of warrants. Alright, so these are the shipping stocks. GLBS is a shipping stock as well. NXTD's testing 5 now. Let's look at the other shippers, like DRYS is one. It's not moving. It's not moving like I want it to. TOPS is another, and it is gapping up some in after hours and pre-market. So TOPS is moving. What's another? SHIP I know is another one. It's not moving too much. So yeah, the shippers are moving some. I don't think TOPS is tradable on TradeNet, but I can trade it on Ustock if it goes up. Yeah, good morning, Nexo. Let's see, MARA is gapping down a huge amount. MARA, DPW, same thing with DPW, VTGN. Look at these Bitcoin related stocks. XNET. And it's going down with MARA and DPW. RIOT. Yeah, these are all heading down. So all these Bitcoin related stocks are going down now. MARA, like I said before. So be careful with those. What's Bitcoin at this morning? I hear it's down. Let me see. Yeah, Bitcoin is down to 11.5 thousand, so Bitcoin's down a huge amount.
Some more, please.
Alright, go ask mommy for it, buddy. Thank you. But yeah, Bitcoin price dropped huge, guys. It was up to 18,000. Now it's at 11,534 and 41 cents. So I never really got into Bitcoin, never bought any of it, but it's down a huge amount today. What's up, Kevin? Good morning, man. You swung BVSN. Yeah, it's a tough drop, man. Hopefully you use small share size. I mean, it went up nicely to 486. It just dropped all the way back down in pre-market. I don't know. We'll see if any of these bounce. Like you can see, MARA. These are all Bitcoin stocks. So MARA is washing out with Bitcoin's drop. DPW, same thing. VTGN is one, I think, but it's not moving that much. What's another one? RIOT. With Bitcoin's drop, they're all just washing out huge. And so, tough break for any Bitcoin holders today. It dropped down pretty big amount. It's at 11.5 thousand. The ones that are moving up this morning are these shipping stocks like TOPS, DCIX, GLBS. These are all shipping related stocks. Hold on, guys. My son is okay, I'm back. But yeah, the shipping stocks are moving this morning like GLBS, TOPS, DCIX. So they're running some. I never really trust TOPS, and so we'll see what it does. DCIX is a former parabolic runner. It's gapping up some. TOPS is back up, but like I said, I don't trust it. We'll see what DCIX does here. Maybe a good short. I don't know. Gonna keep an eye on it. Same thing with WPRT. I know this one had good news, and NXTD's trying to push back up, and so we'll see what some of these do. TOPS pushing back up to 30.5 cents. See if I can find a few more movers before the open. Alright, so DCIX has found some support at 550. We'll see how it reacts to all this stuff. Watching WPRT over 345 and especially 350 after that. We'll see how it reacts to that as well. But yeah, all these Bitcoin related stocks, DPW. What's another one? MARA. A lot of these are dropping pretty big. RIOT dropping big overnight, and so the huge run may be done now. We'll see if they have a rebound with Bitcoin. It's a tough thing to do with these Bitcoin related stocks is that Bitcoin is up. Bitcoin is tradable all hours, and so it will always move. It can move overnight, move whatever, and with these stocks, if you get caught and it drops at one point when the market's closed, you can't really do anything to get out until the next morning, and by that time it might be too late, and so it's kind of risky holding the Bitcoin related stocks. We'll see what DCIX does here. CCIH is another one I'm watching. It's dropping big as well. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that all of these stocks are tradable on TradeNet, so I can trade all of these if I want to. Alright, we got 5 minutes before the market opens. I've had a decent last few days. Yesterday I had a small trade where I made $5 or $6 on Robinhood, and I was in my car when I did it. I was riding with my dad. I went to go see a movie with him yesterday morning. That's why I didn't stream, and so I kind of jumped in. I think it was NXTD yesterday morning and wrote it up a small amount. Looks like I could have held longer though. Wow, should have just held through this. But yeah, I got in at like 410 and sold at 450. Made like $5 or $6. Small gain. Just wanted to trade something yesterday, but we'll see how it reacts this morning. It went up huge yesterday all the way to 859, and then it dropped all the way back down to the $4 area, so not usually a good sign. We'll see what it does this morning. WPRT doesn't look bad. Keeping an eye on it. Good morning, Power Zone, or afternoon, I should say, if you're in England or the UK. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water before the open, so I'm ready for it. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, actually I'm happy. My hotel internet speed is pretty decent, and so it's been nice to have pretty fast internet over here. I think my internet at home can support it as well. I tweaked some of the settings in my stream, and so that's why I think the picture quality has been a little bit better. So whenever I get home, I'll tweak those settings as well. But look at WPRT here. Went all the way back down to 320. Couldn't break over that pre-market high. So we got about a minute and 40 seconds. WPRT all the way down to 316. TOPS is pushing all the way back up to test that previous high at 32 cents. Was another one, GROW, gapping down some, pretty big amount. Let's see. LX is another one I'm watching. LX was an IPO yesterday, and it's tradable in TradeNet, and so that's one I'm paying attention to as well. Alright guys, we got 1 minute. Good luck, guys. Wait, what's going on here? Uh-oh. My TradeNet account isn't letting me sign in. Weird. Are you serious right now? Alright guys, I'll be right back. I can't believe this. Alright, I'm back. I don't know what was going on with TradeNet, but I'm back, so I can trade finally. Alright, NXTD is back up. Breaking over into the 520s. NXTD big drop here. Alright, look at WPRT dropping all the way back down. NXTD looks like a good short here. See if it holds here. Watching DCIX. GENE is running. See what the Bitcoin related stocks are doing. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Watching NXTD here. DCIX looks like a good short right here. Missed the short on NXTD. Let's see how it responds here. PETZ. Wow, look at PETZ, guys. Crazy move. And it is tradable. This thing's gonna get halted soon, it looks like. Wow, look at PETZ, guys. Crazy runner. ERJ. Yeah, ERJ is up big too. Look at that move on PETZ. It's starting to pull back here now. Make sure my volume's up, okay. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. My son's throwing a fit right now. Alright, I'm watching NXTD here for a possible short. Missed my original short, which was under 5. Watching DCIX here as well. And WPRT is trying to wash out long it here. Trying to keep an eye on some of these. Let me see. SAEX as well. PETZ having a big pullback. SAEX is trying to run. AGRX. After that huge gap down, it's pushing up some. Alright, so I'm short in NXTD. Let's hope it doesn't bounce here. It just broke under the low of the day. Giving it a little bit of time here. It's at 474. There's a nice drop. We'll see if it keeps going here. 467. Nice. 465. Here's a little bounce. See how far NXTD will go down. Nice, 463. There we go, 460. Nice. Alright, so I'm out for a $9 gain on NXTD. Could have held it a little bit longer. Got in on the low of day push, but it was a profitable trade. I can't be too upset with it. Ugh, look at that huge drop now. Oh well, STAF has been running up some. All the way down to 432. I missed the boat with it, but that's okay. Slowly building my TradeNet account back up after those losses, but the last few days have been decent with it. Watching WPRT here. Looks to be flagging a little bit. Alright, so there goes WPT. I'm going to jump in with a small share size here, try to let it work. It's running up some. Jump in with 50 shares. It's $3 per round trip. So $3 in and out. So I've made $6 from that trade, so a small gain. Let's see if WPRT could push back up. I'm using a really small sizing here. Exit is going to be if it breaks under 327. DCIX is reversing here, starting to come back up after that big drop at the open. There goes DCIX, starting to run up here, guys. Breaking over the high of the day during market hours. ARRY. Check out DCRX though, guys. It's starting to run. Wow, look at ARRY. I mean, that's actually not that big of a move relative to the range of the stock and the price of the stock. I mean, this is only a about 70-cent move, which with the $12 stock isn't that big of a move if you think about it. But it's running up nevertheless. Gonna give this one a little bit more time. It's sitting at 330 now. If not, I'm just gonna jump out for a small loss. Yeah, that's my key to get out here. I'm out for a $4 loss on WPRT, and that's okay. It doesn't have the volume like I really want it to, and so I mean that's gonna happen. Let's see if anything else is moving. AGRX. Look at NXTD's drop. We'll see the Bitcoin stocks are pushing up some, rebounding from these big drops. DPW, MARA, trying to. DPW is a little bit stronger than MARA is. MGEN has been running up some. GLBS, I know we were talking about that one in pre-market. Not a huge range on it. But But yeah, this is NXTD. I know I put that video out about what my ultimate plan with shorting was. This is a great example of it. It made a run at the open. It tried to push over it here, but it just couldn't break over that previous high and ended up washing out afterwards, breaking under the low of the day here at 475. So it's a good example of what I really look for in shorts. MFG. AGRX. AGRX, after that really big gap down, it's been pushing up to fill some of this gap, moving quite a lot. NURO. DCIX is dropping some here. NURO is about to break the high of the day. I'm worried it may get rejected, although it had a really nice push. I'm worried it may get rejected too. Got a nice volume spike. NURO. Thinking about jumping in here. Broke 2. Alright, so I'm in this one with 60 shares. Don't really trust it, honestly, but it's getting them a lot of volume on NURO. Let's see if it flags here. Getting rejected at 2. Up to 205. There we go, up to 206. NURO. Big pullback here though. Struggling to maintain over 2 though. All the way down to 194. Look at AGRX, guys. Way up here at 263. NURO seems like a chat room pump, honestly. Yeah. Most likely a chat room pump. It seems a lot like it. Ugh. $10 loss. This is the frustrating thing. Like, the problem is that you'll notice some of these big chat rooms and they'll try to push you everything. And I should have exited this one way sooner, but some of these big chat rooms will pump up a stock. The moderator will pump up the stock and then leave all of his followers holding the stock. And so that's kind of what happened with NURO, I'm guessing. Unless it had good news, but it doesn't look like it. So they just pumped it up a little bit, which is frustrating. Probably should have gotten out a little bit earlier though. PETZ. Man, PETZ came all the way back down. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like this pattern. It's just very manipulative pattern. It pushes all the way up to 209 and then drops all the way down to 179 or 175 and then it bounces right back up. That's just it getting either manipulated by a chat room, somebody calling it out in their chat room and using their followers to, you know, push the stock up, or somebody's toying around with it. Yeah, I've traded NURO before, I think. I think it's just getting toyed around with today, though. I mean, it's my fault. Like, the last 2 or 3 days have been great trading, honestly. I chased a little bit today. Like, I had a really good trade on NXTD. My first trade's usually a decent trade, and then I try to get back in other stuff, and I end up losing on them. But it's okay. Like, the most important thing right now, since I lost so much on my TradeNet account, is just building my TradeNet account back up. And so, yeah, I lost probably, what, $14, $15 on U stock. But, like I said, the most important thing for me right now is my TradeNet account. Alright, so NXTD is pushing over, reversing some here, it looks like. AGRX had a big pullback. Let's see what else is moving. EURN. What did DCIX do? DCIX is still kind of moving sideways. EURN here. Looks like a high float stock, but it's starting to push up. Doesn't have that much volume. PPT. No. ARWR. ARWR had a volume spike here. And you can see this reversal play on NXTD. NXTD went all the way up to 475 now. AGRX trying to rebound here. PETZ. PETZ's at 893. GNRT. GNRT's been running up this morning. GNRT is trying to break the high of the day now. Sitting at 613. High of the day's at 614. But it's running up with some volume. DS running up some this morning. Not a huge range in it, but it's pushing up regardless. IMMU trying as well. Another one that doesn't have the biggest range in it. Yoga, YOGA, went all the way up to 361, then came all the way back down. Look at this crazy drop. Scary. NXTD's at 470. What's up, Grant? NETE. What's up, Farts? Hold on one second, guys. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so you see ARWR here is trying to push over, break this 363 high. Need some more volume though. What's up, man? What's up, Grant? NETE's trying to reverse here. Huge range in it. Let's see what ARWR does here. Yeah, I'm starting to like shorting much more, and I've had better luck with shorting lately. Last 3 days have been profitable with shorts, and so I'm starting to enjoy shorting a lot more. Alright, so ARWR just broke the high of the day. And it's tradable on TradeNet. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. I'm on vacation right now, so my kids are here and they're just dropping me crazy. STAF. Yeah, I was watching that one earlier. Let's see. Yeah, it just didn't go anywhere after it pushed all the way up to 92. Ended up faking people out. Couldn't quite get over that pre-market high and hold. GNRT pushed over. Yeah, DPW. NETE starting to come down. DPW, MARA, RIOT. These Bitcoin related stocks. I mean, they're trying to bounce because usually when a stock gaps down a huge amount like this, they usually try to bounce. But with that bad of a drop in Bitcoin, I doubt they will hold. Alright, so watching GNRT here. Let's see if I can find something else that's moving. GNRT's trying. ONTX maybe. RNN. SGLB. SGLB's getting a volume spike here. Having a really big push. Looks like a low floater. It's halted on the way up though. Let's see when this one was halted. It's halted at 8:52, so it's halted 2 minutes ago. Or at 9:52, so 2 minutes ago. Okay, I'm back. My son's throwing a temper tantrum. Sorry, guys. HEAR. HEAR starting to run up a little bit. HEAR. SVM. SGLB. Yeah, I've been watching that one, Andre. It should be resumed. It should be resumed really soon, SGLB. If I do jump it, I might jump in it on Robinhood. But I'm going to be really careful, make sure it breaks the previous high before I get in. It should be resumed anytime. NXTD. NXTD came all the way back. Yeah, I shorted this one once it broke over this low. And it dropped a huge amount, but this thing's acting really crazy. Not really giving anybody an entrance. We'll see if it gets rejected here at 529. Around 529. To see if it continues to drop or see if it breaks up and continues to push up. We'll see. At 520 now. SGLB should be resumed anytime now. It was halted at 8:52. It's 8:58. So it's been halted for 6 minutes so far. It should be resumed sometime. Usually they only last 5 minutes for a circuit breaker halt. Alright, so we'll see what it does. Watching SGLB for a resume. Watching NXTD to see if it gets rejected here at this previous high of the day. I wonder why SGLB hasn't been resumed yet. Let's see what else is moving. AXSM. Here. HEAR. SVM. SPI. Look at SPI, guys. SPI's been running up here. Went up to 75 cents. We'll see if it keeps going up. ONTX. RNN. GNCA. Anybody know when SGLB is supposed to be resumed here? I'm going to look it up because it should be resumed by now. Usually they only last 5 minutes.
What are you doing?
It's really hot. It's spicy.
Here.
Yeah, it's a circuit breaker halt. Doesn't say when it's going to resume on SGLB, but it's only a circuit breaker halt, so hopefully it gets resumed soon. It should be.
Do you want to go get some chicken sausage?
Yeah.
It may be what it is, Kevin.
Not hot.
If it is, it should be resumed in 2 minutes if it's 10 minutes, but that's just odd. Usually they're only 5 minutes for a circuit breaker, but it is, after checking, it is a circuit breaker. Sorry, I know y'all could probably hear my son. He's in there eating breakfast with my wife right now,
Still burning.
causing problems, being difficult. Huh, buddy?
Hey,
Alright, sorry. NSTD. SSC. Yeah, SSC starting to run up a little bit
Some
in
strawberry.
STD.
Strawberry make me throw up. Strawberry make me.
And STD looks just like Spy. Look at that. In STD. FH. Yeah, FH is running up some as well. Alright, so it's been 10 minutes now on SGLB and it's still not resumed. I wonder what's going on with it. There it goes. I just saw it move. No, maybe I didn't. There it goes. Okay, so SGLB is back. Gapped up all the way to 382.85. We'll see if it fills some of this gap down.
Okay, there's your waffle.
With a crazy move like this. Keeping an eye on SGLB here. Finally was resumed. Alright, so I jumped in at 285 on Robinhood. It's at 3. Give it a little bit of time to break. If not, I'll bail out. It got rejected at 3 again. I set a stop loss at 275. And I'm out. Yeah, I only had 20 shares, so it was a $2 loss, but too sketchy. I'm just worried it's going to fill that gap now, so I'm trying to stay away from it, I guess. Yeah, I noticed that. That's it. I got in at 2. My entry was good. I got in at like 285, and then I set a stop loss for 275. Tried to give it time, but when it got rejected at 3, you know, I got stopped out shortly after that. So I do like the big down wick it has, though. It's back to 3. Look at that run up to 338. Crazy move.
That's nice. Small
Look
bite.
at that huge up wick. It just completely got rejected going up.
I am taking more time. I am taking more time.
That's why trading halts is scary. It went all the way up to 338 and then came all the way back down. And now it's back up again. Just a scary move on SGLB.
You need to eat one of these.
Back up to 320.
But I'm eating these ones.
338 now.
If you want, you can put some
339. Crazy move.
My pepper. Also, my strawberry. These are hard. Also, my strawberry.
No, this isn't sugar. It's salt. Here. Like this is probably some.
Yeah, NXTD got rejected at the pre-market high. Looked like a good short. Or at that previous high of the day.
Just eat it.
It's salt on these eggs. Eggs.
Yeah, SGLB is not tradable on TradeNet. I wonder if it's tradable on Ustock. I just don't trust it enough to jump in it now, though. No, I can't even trade this one on Ustock. I guess Robinhood's the only place I could have. TPIV. TPIV got a volume spike. Went up to 410.
Here's your strawberry.
SSC's been trying to run as well. Couldn't hold over 450. Can't trade it on Ustock as well.
Banana. 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 Don't do it.
No.
Let's see if I find anything else moving. ARRY. DPW has been slowly flagging up here as well. I just don't trust getting in any of these Bitcoin related stocks right now. Look at ARRY. SGLB's flagging again here. We'll see if it pushes over 3 again. Picking up some volume. FTech. AGRX bounced a little bit after that big washout here. AGRX. Alright, so SGLB's testing 350 again. It's at 344 now. Down to 330. Back up to the 340s. SGLP. Dahlin. Tefs is TradeNet. It's this right here. It's kind of like the best way I can describe it is similar to a prop firm. And so you buy into the package and it gives you 14,000 in buying power, and you have a $700 max loss. And so that's what you see here on the screen for TradeNet. It's not bad. Some of the cheap penny stocks aren't available to trade, but you can short anything that's tradable from my experience as far as I know. AGRX starting to push back up. Yeah, market a little bit slow today. I mean, it's not too bad. This is the last trading day before the holiday. So the market's not going to be open on Monday because it's Christmas. And so market's not going to be open then. Today's the last day until then. I don't know if it's open the day after Christmas as well. I'll have to look it up. But SGLB went all the way up to 372. It's at 354 now. Up to 360. No problem, Dahlin. Alright, so NXTD finally broke that pre-market and market high right there. It's at 544 now. NXTD's running at 550 or 547.
Yeah. Okay, go wash your hands. Go wash your hands.
We'll see if NXTD can actually hold. Doesn't look like it. Big upwick. We'll see how it reacts. NXTD up to 531. PRTY. Yeah, PRTY is kind of making a push towards that previous high at the open. Not the biggest range, but that's okay. Alright, it is tradable on TradeNet. Alright, so NXT is trying to hold over that previous high. Big long upwick and then a big downwick on NXTD, so I'm going to be really careful with it. SSC is trying to drop under. Look at all the support it's had right here at 530s. Hey buddy, listen to your mother. Did you eat some eggs? Okay. Well, you gotta ask your mother. Okay? Sorry guys, my son's over here fussing about everything.
I'm not done, Mommy.
Alright, so let's see if SGLB can hold over 350. Been watching it. Let's see if I can find anything else moving. ARWR has been kind of running up this morning. Not the best volume though on ARWR.
I'm gonna make a mess with it. I'm not gonna make...
DS, look at this big push on DS, guys. No volume with the big push, but it ran up some. SGLB's testing that 350 level again. And NXTD is getting rejected over and over again at that previous high. It can't hold over this previous high right here at about 528, 530. See if PRTY can hold. What's the Bitcoin stocks doing? DPW. DPW's been running up this morning after that huge gap down. RIOT, same thing. They're trying to bounce here. MARA. They're all doing the same thing. All these Bitcoin related stocks. APOG. No. ONTX, DS, SVM, HEAR, AXSM. SGLB's trying here. NXTD at 528 again. It's struggling to get over there. I don't know if I trust it, but we'll see if it finally breaks. You can see this big upwick on NXTD once it broke over that 530 point. Still watching it though. Looks to be trying to reverse here. Alright, so there goes NXTD. It's at 545. It's testing that 550 level again. It's got rejected over and over again at 550. We'll see if it can finally break it here. Another big upwick here on NXTD. We'll see if it can finally break that 550 level. It's been struggling over and over again here. SGLP actually looks like a good short, especially if it breaks under this 290 point. Alright, so NXTD finally broke that 550 level. If you like these cheap stocks, BDR, look at BDR. If you like these cheapy stocks, BDR is running up nicely with some big volume. BDR, I've traded this one before, so it runs some usually. Big pullback on it though. NXTD finally broke that 550 level. We'll see if it can hold this time. Huge drop on BDR. Definitely don't like it now. And NXTD couldn't make it over 550. Couldn't hold. I don't know. It's pushing back up. We'll see what NXTD does. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and close the stream down now. The volume's not great. And like I said, I'm on vacation right now, so I'm out of town. I hope everyone has a happy holidays. And good luck if you decide to get into anything else. I should be heading back to Texas on Saturday. And so I think, but I don't think trading will open up until Tuesday. And so if I don't decide to stream this afternoon, which I probably won't, but we'll see. I may not. I hope you guys have a happy holidays and good luck if you decide to get into anything else. And if not, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I think the market's open the day after Christmas, so we'll see. But yeah, guys, good luck if you decide to get anything else. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button if you want to see me day trade my small account live at the open every weekday morning. And yeah, everybody do me a favor right now. If you appreciate this stream and you appreciate the content, hit the like button right now on the stream and do me a favor, click the like button. We appreciate the support and it does help support us, guys. But yeah, good luck in the markets, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Have a happy holidays. Thanks, guys. Happy holidays, guys.